Hi, and thanks for joining us for our class today. So today's class is focused on improving strength and mobility throughout our back. So we're going to do lots of different movements to work throughout the spine. We're going to keep the class to a nice gentle pace, but we have a few challenges along the way. So it's really important that you work to a level that you feel comfortable with because we want you to enjoy it. Okay, so we're going to start today's class on the mat. So just starting in sitting, however you're comfortable. So make sure that weight's going nice and evenly through your sitting bones if you're sitting with your legs crossed or legs out in front to begin with. So we're just going to work by warming up through our upper spine. So we're going to float our hands up to shoulder height. Keep this neck nice and long. We're going to take a breath in here. As you breathe out, we're going to reach one arm around and back and then forwards. Opposite arm, reaching around and back and forwards. So we're just rotating gently through that upper spine, opening out through that chest slightly as we turn our head around and back. So looking around and coming forwards, opening out through that back and forwards. Well done. So just go as far as you feel comfortable. If you're a little bit stiff in that upper spine, just go to where you feel that little bit of a stretch, just where you're comfortable. Good. So opening out and folding back. Good. And again, reaching around and back and forwards. Well done. And back. Opening out and forwards. Lovely. Let's do one more each side. Reaching around and folding back. Good. Opening out and back. And relax those arms back down. Well done. Okay, so bring those elbows into your side. We're going to do a little bit more chest opening here. Neck nice and long. Breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to open those hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades gently back and forwards. And again, opening out. Squeezing gently back and forwards. And again, opening out through that chest and back. So squeeze those shoulder blades gently back and forwards. Good. And again, opening out and back. Lovely. Squeezing the shoulder blades and coming forwards. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to open out, bring our hands above our head, and we're going to drop those elbows down, squeeze the shoulder blades down, and lifting back up. Dropping down, squeezing the shoulder blades down and back. Good. Let's do 8 more here. So we go 8, squeeze down and back. Good. 7, squeeze down and back. Good. 6, lovely. 5, good. 4, and back up. 3, 2, and 1 more. Down and back. 1. Good, well done. Relax those arms down. Well done, relaxing those shoulders. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to come lengthways onto you now. And legs out in front. Just going to do a few roll downs from this position. So head nice and tall. We're going to tuck that chin in. Just curl down through into that C shape, rolling those hands down towards your feet. Breath in. As you breathe out, slowly restacking that spine and then coming up nice and tall. Well done. And again, tuck that chin down, curling down through that spine, going into that C shape as you roll down towards those feet. Breath in. As you breathe out, slowly restacking, coming back up into sitting nice and tall. Well done. Breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, curling down through that spine, rolling those hands down towards those feet. Breath in. As you breathe out, slowly restacking, nice and tall. Well done. Let's do 1 more. Breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, curl down through that C shape, rolling those hands down towards your feet. Breath in. As you breathe out, gently restacking, nice and tall, up into sitting. Well done. So staying here, we're going to bend our knees up and we're just going to work our tummy muscles a little bit with our roll back. So we're going to keep our feet that hip width distance apart, arms out in front. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to just tip that pelvis. So really feel that pelvis just tilting back, rolling just halfway back. Breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to restack, coming up nice and tall. Well done. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, rolling back, halfway down. Breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up nice and tall. So you're using those tummy muscles to control coming back and help lift you up nice and tall again. Good. Rolling back, just halfway down, restacking that spine, nice and tall. Lovely. And again, rolling halfway back. Good. Restacking that spine, nice and tall. A few more here. Good. Restacking tall. Lovely. Controlling that back. Restacking nice and tall. Lovely. Well done. Good. Let's do 1 more here. So we're going to half roll back, controlling that movement Restacking nice and tall, lovely. Now we're just bring your bottom down a little bit and we're going to roll all the way back, but I won't make you get back up again. We're going to roll down onto the mat from here onto our backs. Well done. Okay, so feet and knees that hip width distance apart. To begin with, let's just tilt that pelvis forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. That pelvis in that nice neutral position. That core's gently engaged, ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted. Okay, so we're going to work with our scissors movement now. So we're going to bring one leg up into tabletop, keep this knee at that 90-degree angle, and we're going to tap that foot down, back up and lower. Opposite leg lifted. Tap down, back up and lower. And again, opposite leg lift up, tap down, back up and lower. And again, lifting up, tap down, back up and lower. Good, and again. So we're just tapping that foot down, really controlling that movement, not letting that back arch or that pelvis tilt as you lower the leg down and lift up. Well done. If that's comfortable there, we can bring both legs up into double tabletop, keeping that angle the same, and we're just going to tap down and lift up. Making sure you don't let that back arch as you tap that foot down, lift up. If you start to feel your back arching or your tummy's really bracing, come back to that single leg, okay? We're just losing that control. We just need to reset, and you can always go back to that double tabletop, okay? So we can mix and match through those levels, particularly as we're building up that strength. Well done. So tapping down, lifting up. Breathe out as you tap down, breathe in to lift back up. Good. Breathing out to tap down, breathe in to lift up if you can. Just make sure you're not holding your breath as you're moving through that movement. Well done. Tapping down, lifting up. Excellent. Good. Tap down, lift up. Well done. And again, tap down, lift up. Very good. Tapping down, lifting up. Tap down, lift up. Let's do last few here. Tapping down, nice and control. Tap down, lift up. Good. One more each side. And then we're going to lower those legs down one at a time. Well done. Okay, so we're going to float our hands up towards the ceiling. At the same time, we're going to float one leg into tabletop here as well. So what we need to do is, as you bring your arms down, we're going to lengthen the leg away, and then we're going to fold them back together. We're going to stay with the same leg, and we're going to push down and lift up. If you can, we can also lift our head into abdo prep as we do it and lower back down. But if that feels too much, just lower the arms and stretch the leg. Okay, so they're your options. So we're going to reach the leg away and fold back. So we're going to do 8 more. So we go 8, same leg, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, very good. 3, 2, and 1. Lower that head, lower that leg back down. Well done. We're going to lift the opposite leg this time. Making sure as you lengthen the leg, you're not letting that pelvis tilt or that back arch. We're keeping that control as we lengthen that leg, folding back, reaching away. Well done. So we can just keep with our head down, just moving that legs and arms. Or if you can, we can add in that abdo prep. As we lower the arms, lift the head. Good. Lowering the arms, lifting the head. Good, and again, reaching away, folding back. Reach away, fold back. Good. Let's do 8 more here. So we go 8, 7, well done. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then lower that leg down, lower those arms down. Well done. Let's bring those knees in, have a little hug and stretch out through that back. Well done. So take a nice deep breath in and out here. On that out breath, if you can, relax down into that stretch that a little bit further. Well done. Breath in. As you breathe out, relaxing down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, relax down into that stretch just a little bit further. Well done. Breath in. And as you breathe out, sinking down. Well done. So lowering those legs down one at a time. Okay, so we're going to do our bridge movement now. So this is a great exercise to really mobilise through the spine, to really feel you moving throughout the back. So feet and knees that hip width distance apart, arms relaxed down by your side. We're going to take a breath in here. As you breathe out, tuck that pelvis under, use those bottom muscles, lifting up into that bridge, breath in here. And as you breathe out, walk that spine slowly back down onto the mat. Good. And again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up, breath in here. And as you breathe out, walk that spine slowly back down. So sometimes people describe it like you've imagined you've got a set of pearls and you're peeling the pearl, that's your back, lifting up one pearl at a time, up into that bridge. And then as you lower, just imagine those pearls as you're lowering down one at a time back onto the mat. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up into that bridge. Use those bottom muscles. Breath in here. As you breathe out, walking gently back down onto the mat. And again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, slowly walking back down. So make sure you're using those bottom muscles, particularly as you're coming up. So use those bottom muscles. You don't want our back overworking. We want those bottom muscles doing the work as we're lifting and lowering down. Good. And again, tucking that pelvis under, use those bottom muscles, lifting up, breath in here. And as you breathe out, gently walking that spine back down onto the mat. Tucking that pelvis under, use those bottom muscles, lifting up into that bridge, breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that pelvis back down onto the mat. Good. Last few, lifting up. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine back down. Good. And again, tucking that pelvis under, lifting up, breath in here. Then as you breathe out, gently walking back down onto the mat. Lovely. One last time, tucking that pelvis under, use those bottom muscles, lifting up, breath in here. As you breathe out, walk the spine gently back down onto the mat. Very good. Have a quick hug just to bring those knees in. Well done. And have a little stretch out. So take a nice deep breath in and out here. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch just a little bit further if you can. Breath in and out. Relaxing down. Well done. Breath in and out from there. Very good. So just lower those legs down one at a time, back to that start. Very good. Okay, so we're going to come round into 4-point kneeling from here. So come round onto all fours. So I have my knees underneath those hips. My hands are underneath my shoulders from here as well. Elbows should be soft, so not locked back. So we're going to just do like a modified swimming really and get a bit more movement throughout the back. So we're going to bend the knee in and I'm going to bend my neck. So I'm going to flex through the neck and then I'm going to reach the leg away and lengthen through my neck. I'm going to stick with the same leg. We're going to bend in, curling in, and then we're going to lengthen through. Good. So tucking under and then lengthening the leg, lengthen that neck away. Well done. And again, tucking under, lengthen that neck and that leg just parallel with the floor. Well done. So keeping my back nice and flat as I'm tucking in, lengthening away, flexing the spine and lengthening through. Good. Flexing through, lengthening away. A few more here. Good. Lengthening away. Keeping those elbows soft. Well done. Tucking under, lengthening through. One more time. Tucking under and lengthening away. Well done. Fold that leg back. We're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to bring the knee in, flex at the neck, and we're going to lengthen through the spine. Tucking under, lengthening away. Good. Tucking under, lengthening away. Very good. And again, tucking under, lengthening away. Very good. Keeping that control as you lengthen through. Well done. Lengthening away. Good. Tucking under, lengthen the leg away. Very good. Keeping that back nice and flat, those elbows soft. Very good. Last few here. Lengthening. Core still engaged. Lengthen away. Good. Flexing through. Lengthen away. Well done. Let's do one more time. Tucking under and lengthening away. Well done. Folding that leg back. Okay, so from here we're just going to reach one leg just slightly out to the side. And I'm going to put my hand behind my head here, and I'm going to just lift up, rotate through that back, and then come in and under. So just lifting, rotating, and folding in. So we're just rotating through that upper spine here, rotating round, lifting up, rotating back. Good. Well done. And one more. And folding back. Well done. Bring that leg back in. Do the same on the other side. So just tap that toe out to the side, hand behind your head, and then we're going to rotate around and folding back. Rotating that upper body and fold back. So just getting a little bit of rotation through that upper spine. Often can be a little bit stiff there. Well done. Rotating around and folding back. Good. Rotating around and folding back. Very good. One more time. And fold back. Well done. Bring that leg back in. And we're going to drop down and have a nice stretch into that child pose position. So breath in here. As you breathe out, relaxing down. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, relaxing down. Well done. And again, breath in. And as you breathe out, just relax down from there. Well done. One more time, breath in. And as you breathe out, just sinking down into that stretch just that little bit further. Well done. Breath in. And as you breathe out, sinking down. Very good. Okay, so we're going to come from here. We're going to drop straight down onto our tummies from here. So we're going to come down. If you've got a little pillow, you can just use that just to support your neck here. And I'm going to bring my hands just either side of my mat here, so in that kind of L-shaped position. My feet are still that hip-width distance apart. We're just going to work our upper back a little bit here with our swan dive movement. So I'm going to keep my neck nice and long. I've said this before, where we keep our chin tucked in. So imagine you've got like a little peach tucked under that chin. You don't want to let that drop out. So you're keeping that neck nice and long. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to lift that head and that breastbone just off the mat. Still looking down at that mat. Breath in to hold. And as we breathe out, lowering back down. And again, breath in. As we breathe out, lifting up. Breath in to hold. Then as you breathe out, slowly lowering back down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, keep that chin tucked in, keep that neck long. Breath in to hold. Then as you breathe out, slowly lowering back down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, slowly lowering back down. Good. Now on this next one, breath in to hold. As you breathe out, if you can, we can lift up and then just hover our hands off the mat and then lower down altogether. So breath in to start. As you breathe out, lifting up, hover the hands if you can, and then as we're breathing out, lowering back down. Well done. So only if you can. If that feels too much, just come back to that lifting and lowering as we started with. But if you want to challenge it a little bit more, you can lift those hands, just hovering above the mat here, keeping that neck long and lowering back down. Now still keep that core engaged, so we're protecting that lower back. Lower down. Well done. Breath in. As you breathe out, so it's that upper back that's really doing the work. And lowering down. Well done. We'll just do a last few. Lifting up, hold, and then slowly control lowering down. Well done. As you breathe out, lifting up, breath in to hold. As you breathe out, lowering down. Perfect. One last time, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, coming back down. Well done. Very good. So feet just a little bit wider than those hips. Still keep that position with your arms. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift up into our Cobra stretch. A little extension movement of the spine. Breath in to hold, neck long. As you breathe out, walking that spine slowly back down onto the mat. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Slowly coming up into that extension position. Breath in, neck long. And as you breathe out, just walk that tummy, those ribs, breastbone, and that head back down onto the mat. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Gently coming up into that extension. Breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly coming back down onto the mat. Lovely. One last time, breath in. Just going to where you're comfortable, lifting up into that extended position, breath in. Then as you breathe out, walking that spine, slowly coming back down onto the mat from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come round onto our backs from here. So just come round onto your back. We can have our feet and knees still that hip width distance apart. So just tilt that pelvis if you need to, forwards and back. Just find that midpoint between those two movements. So ribs are soft, that core's engaged, and we're just going to do our lengthening movement just to stretch out here. So this is when we're going to bring our opposite arm, opposite leg. So either the leg hovering above the floor or slide it along the floor. At the same time, we're going to reach the opposite arm above your head, and then we're going to fold back together. Opposite arm reaching away, lengthening through, then folding back. As you reach opposite arm, opposite leg, don't let those ribs flare. Keep that connection between those ribs and those hip bones. So we're lengthening through, keeping that core engaged, folding back. So a really nice lengthening movement just to feel that little bit taller. As you lengthen away, fold back. If you're finding those ribs are lifting, then don't take that arm back quite so far. Keep that control as you're lengthening opposite arm, opposite leg. Good, if you want to challenge it further, you can come from a tabletop position and reaching it away from there if you want to. So pick what feels comfortable for you. As we're lengthening through here, really opening out through those hips as well. Just stretching opposite arm, opposite leg. So either from this position or leg, opposite arm, opposite leg, and folding back. So just pick what feels comfortable for you. Well done. Very good. Excellent. And again, as I said before, you can always mix and match through those levels. Feeling nice and tall, breathing out as you lengthen away, breathe in as you fold back, breathe out as you lengthen away, breathe in as you fold back. Well done. Breathe out as you lengthen away, breathe in as you fold back. Well done. And again, breathe out as you lengthen away, breathe in as you fold back. Breathe out as you lengthen away, breathe in as you fold back. Very good. Just do a few more here. Good. Reaching away, fold back. Let's do one more each side. Lovely. And folding back. Well done. Lower those legs down one at a time. Very good. So arms down by your side or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn your head to the opposite side if you can. Use those toe muscles to bring those knees back up. Then over to that opposite side. Opening out. Use those toe muscles coming back up. And then over to that opposite side. Well done. So just opening out through that back. It's a nice stretch to do. Just enjoying opening out through the spine. Often feels good opening through that back. Use the toe muscles to help you come back up and over to that opposite side. Opening out, coming back up and over onto that opposite side. Well done. Drop those knees over, turn that head, opening out and folding back up. Lovely. Drop the knees over. Use those toe muscles, coming back up and over to that opposite side. Very good. Drop the knees over, turning that head. Let's just do one more each side. Drop the knees over, turn that head, coming back up. Last time. And then back to that centre. Well done. Bring those arms back down by your side. Very good. So just pop one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up and towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And we're going to hold that stretch here. So take a nice deep breath in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Holding that stretch here. So take a nice deep breath. As you breathe out, sink down into that stretch just that little bit further. Well done. Breath in. As you breathe out, relaxing down into that stretch just that little bit further. Well done. And again, breath in and out. Very good. And lower the leg back down. We're going to do the same on the other side. Opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, stay there. Or if you can, we're going to bring the other leg up and towards you just as far as you feel comfortable. And we're going to hold this stretch here. So take a nice deep breath in and out. On the out breath, if you can, relax down into that stretch just that little bit further if you can. Breath in. And as you breathe out, relax down into that stretch. Well done. Holding that here, breath in As you breathe out, relax down into that stretch just that little bit further. Well done, breath in. And as you breathe out, relaxing down. Very good. Okay, let's stretch through our hamstrings now. So knee up to the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg. Feeling that stretch through the back of the leg there. We're going to hold this stretch. So just taking a nice deep breath in and out. On the out breath, if you can, just relax down into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Breath in. And as you breathe out, relaxing down into that stretch. Well done. Breath in. And as you breathe out, relaxing down. Well done. Then we'll just change the stretch slightly. Just point and flex through the ankle. Just gently moving that ankle through, pointing and flexing. Well done. And then holding that stretch there. Lovely. And then lower the leg back down. We'll do the same on the other side. Knee up to the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg, holding that stretch, toes pointing up to the ceiling. Just having a nice stretch through the back of the leg here. Good, and then we're going to point and flex through the ankle. Well done. Pointing and flexing. Very good. And then holding that stretch, toes pointing up to the ceiling, lengthen through the back of the leg again. Well done, breathing in and out, don't overstretch, just support the leg there. Very good, and then relaxing that leg down. Okay, so we're going to come back up into sitting. So just sitting here, nice and comfortably, legs crossed, legs out in front, however you're comfortable. We're going to just cross our arms into that kind of Cossack position here, neck staying long. We take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're just going to turn our spine around one side, breath in. As you breathe out, back to that centre, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, rotating around, breath in here. And as you breathe out, back to that centre, and again, each side, rotating around, breath in. And as you breathe out, back to that centre. One more time, rotating around, breath in. And as you breathe out, back to that centre. Relax those arms down. We're going to drop one arm over, reach over to the opposite side, breath in. As you breathe out, back up and over from there. And again, reaching that arm over, breath in. As you breathe out, back up and over. Lovely. One more time each side. Drop down, reach over, lengthen through that side, breath in. And as you breathe out, back to the centre. Opposite side, reaching over, breath in. As you breathe out, back up and over. Well done. Relax those shoulders. Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed the class today. Well done. And we'll see you again next time.